Yes, we're live.
We're live. Oh, see that?
Hello.
Cheeky bottle of wine. Hello, guys. Welcome to
Wow,
our...
look at that.
What?
Spot on. We got a notification for our Hangout.
Wow, our notification's working. We just got one straight away.
Yeah.
They may have finally fixed notifications.
Who knows? Maybe.
Anyway,
Hello,
welcome.
everyone.
Yes. Welcome to our Sunday live on a Monday.
Yeah.
It feels like Sunday, though, because we're going live.
Please excuse my wet hair. I've just come out the shower.
Yeah, we've been festivaling. I need to have a long hot soak in the bath. We've caught the sun.
Yeah, you more so than me, but I did put sun cream on my face. So
You've got red cheeks.
I've got, yeah, here.
So
yeah,
we
it was good that the sun was shining. So
oh yeah, can't complain.
Yeah. No,
so we're in festival mode. So we're going to finish off our bottle of headliner wine. You read that? Plastic squidgy bottle.
Other bottles of wine and brands of wine are available.
Right, in the chat, guess how much this is. Like a
I bet a lot of people will know because they'll have been to like places where you
pretty
can get
basic 750ml bottle of red wine. How much in the festival arena? Put your guesses in. We'll see who gets closest.
Stephen Steph said, "Hi, you crazy tan cats."
Hey, Stephen Steph, how are you doing?
Yeah, just red, no tan.
I caught a bit of your video earlier where you come on with cups of coffee. Was it coffee? I don't know if it was coffee actually, but then you ended up with white moustaches. I haven't watched it all yet. I only watched the beginning.
Well, I made a cup of coffee and then Nick said, "Oh, we've got wine to finish. Let's do that." So.
Well, Ellen is still away in Berlin, so we've got a child-free night. So you know, we've got.
What do we know?
We've got reserves as well.
Apparently, we're going to have a party.
Yeah, you're all invited.
Yeah.
Pop round, Stephen Steph. We've got more wine. I'm not drunk, by the way. I've driven all the way back from.
No, we literally
Henley.
have. Yeah, we haven't had anything yet. You're
right.
putting that right next to the microphone, so if anyone's listening on their headphones, all they can hear is.
You may need the toilet. I'm trying to share it equally. This is what we do. We eat the last bit out and share it equally. Is that fair? Got half each?
Yeah.
Right, how much? Right, what did we have come in for prices for wine at a festival?
I don't know, but Death by Glamour said that Ellen has the life, or she does at the moment. She's having a great time.
20 shekels.
Really good time.
Says Gary. Don't know how much a shekel is. 20 quid. 16 pounds. 20, 15 quid. That's close.
Oh, Peter Ray was very close.
Where? 17?
Yeah.
Not as close as 15. How much were they? Weren't they? How much were they?
Oh yeah, it wasn't as close as 15. It was the. Oh, should I say?
13.50.
Yes, 13.50. Which I suppose, because it's about 2 large glasses, so if you halve that and think about how much you pay in a pub for it, so it's it's about right.
Wine in pubs is a rip-off.
I'm just going to open the window.
That in Asda would be about $3.99, wouldn't it? No, less. Anyway, not moaning, honest. So yeah, Donna was close with 15 quid. 22.99. Would have been shocked and stunned if it was that.
Yeah.
£32, James Martin. Would you have bought it at £32? It's only cheap table wine. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna hear the trains now you've opened that.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but it's either that or I melt. I'll be like your Rubik's Cube.
Lisa Feng, can I say a big thank you for your generous donation to my
I didn't tell him. He doesn't know.
This is news to me.
I've just donated to she had a Facebook birthday fundraiser for the Feline Network for rescuing cats.
Okay.
So I donated on behalf of both of us, but I didn't tell you yet.
It's news to me. I'm finding out along with you guys. Okay, cool. Right, I'm going to try and get down. I was in Orlando at the same time as you. Shame I didn't bump into you, says Declan Green.
Oh.
Were you doing the Disney thing there then, or similar to what we were?
Oh, Ben Fitzpatrick is making me so jealous at the moment because they're in Disneyland Paris. And I just keep looking at his Instagram posts. And I'm like, oh, I want to be back there. Well, obviously we didn't go to Paris, but, I want to be back in Disneyland.
Yeah. Stephen and Steph were saying that we've got good weather in the UK. Yeah, it's still really warm. and as my face will testify,
yes,
still quite sunny.
Yeah, well, Saturday morning actually rained, didn't it? We sat in the tent and watched the rain. And
it was about right.
It picked up, and it was cloudy during the day, but it was nice. Weather report from Andrew and Nick.
it cooled us down a little bit, didn't it? We were camping. We camped for 3 nights down at Henley-on-Thames, very posh, don't you know? And we saw. Should we bore you with who we saw and what we thought?
I'm already bored, but if you follow me on Instagram, I've been posting like a crazy thing.
We are going to release a video, though, aren't we?
Yeah.
Like we did last year. And what happened?
And
who came up to us randomly?
Oh, Steve.
No, about the video.
Oh,
the rewind video.
Not randomly, but we saw Steve.
We did see Steve there. Not Steve and Steph Steve. No. That would be quite bizarre to see Steve wandering around Henley-on-Thames.
But I couldn't hear a word he was saying, so that was a bit sad.
We saw our friend Steve, who we met there last year, who's been following our channel pretty much since the beginning. Had a great chat with him, but Howard Jones was playing. No, yeah,
it was Howard Jones, yeah.
And I could barely hear what Steve was saying.
You know, Howard Jones was just, he was so rude. He just kept on singing loudly, so we couldn't hear.
And we tried to catch up with Steve throughout the rest of the couple of days, and you know, somewhere at the back of the field, so we could share a pint. But it didn't happen.
It didn't happen. And you did see him at one point, but we couldn't get to him. You were trying to throw balls at him.
I was throwing balls at him in the crowd.
Shouting, Steve!
In the crowd, somebody
was oblivious.
Somebody had bought, you know, you get like kiddies ball pools with loads of those sort of 3 or 4 inch plastic balls. Somebody had like just launched loads of those in the crowd, and they kept getting thrown around. So I was gathering them up and trying to chuck them at Steve's head to get his attention. It didn't work.
No.
Yeah, we'd all had a lot of ciders by then, I would imagine. Yes. Anyway, so yeah, we will do a video of the festival.
No, not Howard Jones from Kill Switch Engage. No, very different Howard Jones.
Howard Jones from the 80s. From the 80s. Oh, I've still got an 80s t-shirt on. Yeah. So yeah, highlights of the weekend. We won't bore you with too much. Howard Jones.
Yeah. Jason Donovan.
Jason Donovan was there. Yeah, did all the classics.
Doing his dad dancing.
He wasn't on very long though, was he?
No.
He had a tiny set.
No, he really needed to get a longer set, I thought. He had so many hits.
He was a crowd pleaser. The crowd went mad for him.
Oh, someone's wants to return something.
What do they want to return?
Well, I don't know, but we'll find out later, which is annoying. There's always those door locks. We keep selling those door locks for like £100.
Sold another.
Keep sending them back.
Yeah, sold another £100 Hyundai Santa Fe door lock, and they bought the wrong bit again. So let's send it back.
Yeah.
So anyway, your highlight was Howard Jones
and Jason Donovan and Jimmy Somerville.
Jimmy Somerville. He was your highlight of the whole weekend, though, wasn't he?
I think he was. Yeah.
Jimmy Somerville, we've seen before from Communards fame,
Bronski
B, and his solo career. He's such a good performer. His voice is amazing, and he's, I don't know what he is now, 50 something, but superb. My highlight, surprisingly, I think was OMD, who headlined the second day, the Sunday night. I was never a big OMD fan, but the spectacle of it and the show and the performance was fantastic. And Nick Kershaw, who I'm a fan of anyway.
But he got hijacked by Chesney Hawkes.
Chesney Hawkes came on and did a duet with Nick, which was odd.
Yeah, and then he did what's that song?
I don't know.
One-hit wonder. What's it called?
He's not a one.
No.
Oh,
Chesney Hawkes.
I'm the one and only.
I'm the one and only. That's the one.
It's the only song he's ever done that anyone knows.
I know. I just had a brain freeze. Which Nick Kershaw wrote. So
that's the connection. Nick Kershaw wrote the one hit for Chesney Hawkes, apparently.
It was actually quite a good moment because the whole crowd were just singing "I Am the One and Only."
Yeah, I probably got some clips of it. I had lots of fun filming all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, thank you, Julie. I just had a brain freeze. I know the song, but I just couldn't think of it.
Sean Gilbert says, "I remember Jason Jonathan from the 90s." Who's Jason Jonathan?
It's a typo, I think.
It can't be a typo. Well, we're talking about Jason Donovan.
Yeah. Late 80s, early 90s. Yeah.
Donovan. No, it's not Donovan either. It's Donovan. Jimmy Somerville's hi Lex, how are you? Yeah, he is, and he's still got it.
Brilliant.
He's so just comfortable up there.
Yeah.
And do you remember the Communards' massive #1 here in the UK, which was "Don't Leave Me This Way"? And it was a duet with a woman who sang the low, deep parts, and she was taller than him. And
I was
it was
hoping
really
you were
funny.
going to remember her name because I couldn't remember.
Can't remember her name, but he started singing that song, and then she appeared in this massive red dress.
Wow, it was amazing,
and
it was so cool.
Just brought the house down. Yeah, that was a good moment. Oh
yes, Gary. IMD played Electricity. That was their encore.
That was their final big moment.
Yeah.
They did Forever Live and Die, which is my personal favourite song of theirs. I was never a big fan, like I said, but I know we knew more than we imagined.
I knew more songs than I knew.
Forever Live and Die was brilliant. And I didn't realise that Andy McCluskey didn't sing all the songs. The other guy whose name I don't know, who was behind the keyboards for most of it, came out and did Forever Live and Die and another one. And he was really good.
Spanners have been at work, apparently. Good work, people.
Oh, spanner action. Was Rick Astley there, says Karen?
No, he wasn't. We have seen him before, but he wasn't there.
The first
he's
80s...
always a good watch, isn't he? Because he's very funny.
Yeah, when we first started doing these 80s festivals, which was like 4 years ago or so, he was at that one, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And was really good, actually.
Yeah, he was really, really
I'm
good.
not a fan, but as an entertainer, as a, chill out and enjoy yourself, it was good.
One of your highlights was Tom Bailey from the Thompson Twins. Did you say that?
No, I didn't. Tom Bailey, who some of you may know, was lead singer and songwriter from Thompson Twins. He was there, did, again, too short a set. And did like 4 songs. But he was on good form. Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, he sang a new song and everybody booed him.
The crowd did not like that.
And then towards the end, he said, well, we've only got a short time. I guess I better do the important ones.
Yeah, just play the hits. At a festival like that, an 80s festival, just play your hits.
Kim Wilde did that as well. She played her new song. And
which we were queuing up for the loos then.
Yeah, at that point.
So yeah, anyway, we had a fantastic time. We met some lovely people. What I was going to say was the people that surprised us, that came up to us and said hello, why did they come up and say hello?
Because they'd seen our vlog on Rewind from last year, but not resellers. It was very weird.
Random people who don't follow our channel, they're not into reselling, had obviously searched Rewind Festival, and our video we made last year is like top 1 or 2 in the search for Rewind Festival. And it's had loads and loads of views, and people were obviously doing that before they went, I guess. And because you were wearing the same hat, I guess we're quite recognizable. 2 separate people on separate occasions came up and said, excuse me, do you mind? I watched your video on YouTube. And we're like, what video? Oh, the festival video. And they both said it was, they really enjoyed it and it was really helpful. So that was cool. So if you're watching, which they probably won't be, hi. What are you doing? Are you making people spanners? Who have you made spanner?
I don't know. Does that make... If you do that, does that make somebody a spanner?
Yeah.
If you do that? Okay.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm making Lex a spanner because she likes being a spanner.
Oh, don't give Lex a spanner. Oh, hell will break loose. Karin, I had a fab day out with hubby. 5 Guys was lush. 5 Guys was lush. Oh, is that a show?
Is it 5 Guys named Mo? Is it that? I don't know.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you had a good time, whatever it is. Okay. It was Sarah Jane Morris that sung with Jimmy.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, David. Yes. Well, she was there and on fine form.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, David Moore says 5 Guys, the burger place. Yeah, there is a burger place. I never know if it's the same. Is it to do with the same thing?
I don't know. I'm clueless with that. Steve and Steph, have you...
Oh, they went to a 5 Guys restaurant. That makes more sense.
Oh, okay. All right. Steve and Steph asked us, have you ever seen Blur in concert? No. I was a fan around the Park Life era, so about 94, but I never got to see them live. I did see their, at the time, arch rivals Oasis. This was about the time when there's that whole Blur Oasis thing. And Oasis did Nebworth. So I saw Oasis at Nebworth Park, but never did see Blur.
Lex said, I saw a huge YouTuber, Ben Phillips, give a charity shop in Bridgend £10,000 worth of designer clothes today. Wow.
Wow. Did you go in and buy it all off the charity shop? 10 grand's worth of clothes.
Wow,
that's amazing.
So
were
at
you
the same time.
were you there in person and he did it? Or you mean you saw it on a video? Because if I was there in person, I'd be like,
I know.
can I buy some?
Yeah.
Wow. Spanner. Okay. So what else are we going to talk about? Yes, clothing. This heap that has sat here way too long, and we kept talking about, we were selling off Andrea's backlog of clothing, and then we had holiday, and then we had a couple of weeks where our heads weren't really screwed on because we lost Monty. I can't even say it without filling up. We finally got round to it, and somebody's bought it straight away, didn't they? Who?
Yes, somebody.
I don't know if they want it shared, who it is.
Somebody very lovely has bought it, and hopefully will be coming to collect. Hopefully we'll be coming to the meetup, which we're going to talk about.
Meetup, yes.
So
if you're watching, thank you so much for that. Payment has come through fine, and we will arrange collection. If it does happen to be that you can make it to the meetup, then you're welcome to collect it that day.
Definitely.
Go on.
But yeah, we'll arrange it otherwise. Oh, Lex said, I was already in the shop and saw him come in. Oh, the guy's an idiot though, and they didn't believe him. Oh dear.
Oh. The guy donating is an idiot?
Shop, maybe.
Oh, the guy in the shop, maybe. Yeah, okay.
I didn't believe him.
Wow. I was just going to finish off what I was saying. So we know loads and loads of you messaged us that you were interested in buying this. We just had to do it on a first come, first served basis. And the person that's bought it was first there to offer to buy all of it in one hit and collect it, which was a big deal for us. It makes our life so much easier. So that
because we did have a couple of offers come in at the same time, and we just thought, well, we know that he can come and collect, so that's, it's just made it easier for everybody, really.
Yeah, so it was gone in a flash, really. If we didn't get back to you, it's because it had already sold. Thank you for your interest.
No, Ben Phillips, the YouTuber, is an idiot.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. I've never heard of him. I need to look him up now.
We'll all be looking up Ben Phillips, aren't we?
Oh, I don't know if anyone watches the Mitchellacks, but we absolutely love the Mitchellacks. And Stefan was making fun of Marcus Butler, and he was going on about how Marcus Butler's dream diary was #1 on the Amazon book chart.
Yeah, but he made it up as a joke, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I said, I'm going to see if it's true. I knew it probably wasn't because of his sense of humor. So anyway, I went into it and I only had to put in Marcus Butler, and then in, the searches that come up straight away before you even start, predicted Marcus Butler's dream diary.
So because this YouTuber had made up this story about Marcus Butler having some
so
dream
many
diary,
must have gone to Amazon and searched exactly the same thing.
It's now the #1 predicted
Butler
search.
Have a dream diary.
Yeah. That's the power those big YouTubers have.
They laugh so much.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, people are talking about Meetup now. So while we're on that subject, we do have a tiny weeny haul, because on the way home from the festival, we went, oh, we're coming through Luton. Our favourite little honey hole charity shop is there. So we will do that at the end, maybe. Should we talk about Meetup?
Yeah, let's talk about Meetup.
Because people are talking about it now. Yes, Peter, 22nd is the date we've kind of plucked out of the air because we just had to come up with a date and make this happen. Initially, we were going to be doing this in conjunction with Zahir and Beck. Things the way they are with them, they're not going to be able to come down in the near future. So we're just going to have a meetup, which is open to anybody to pop down and share a drink, share some stories, and join us in a pub.
It's about as organised as it's going to get, to be fair.
Yeah.
Really. It's just a social get together, just to meet people.
Whether it expands beyond that, if people are coming down to stay and we do things over the weekend, or we go out boot sailing,
there are boot sales around, there are charity shops, plenty in Hitchin.
It will kind of evolve into whatever it is. Last time we did this here in Hitchin, and we had a bunch of our kind of YouTuber friends come down. There was Caroline, Zahir. Oh, there's loads of people that popped down. And Ken came down, Steve Hicksey, all sorts of people. That was fun because we kind of did that over a weekend, and we all went out boot sailing the next day with hangovers.
I didn't.
No.
Why did I? I had to open the shop, I think.
That wasn't the morning after the big night out though. That was the morning after the Friday night.
That was the Saturday morning you all went boot
sailing. Yeah, we went out boot sailing on the Saturday. There's a video of it on my, excuse me, on this channel actually.
Drinking wine and talking.
But there was no way we were going anywhere on the Sunday.
No, all
remember
of
the
us,
state we were in?
We were all in quite a state. Apart from Beck, who was in a state the night before, but then was absolutely bright and breezy the next morning. And we were all like, oh my God, I'm dying.
I remember Caroline, Mrs. M, who probably won't watch this. She was a mess the morning after. She won't mind me telling you.
Yeah.
I wasn't too good.
Well, we were all looking the same.
Anyway. Yeah, so Meetup, that's as far as we got with plan. I am going to try and get some hotel prices for people that do need somewhere to stay, and I'll try and find somewhere that's reasonable. But that's as far as we've gone with organising that, really.
Yeah, if anyone's got any ideas of something they'd like to do, then, you know, feel free to share.
There's not a whole lot in Hitchin. The pub's kind of it.
No.
Death by Glamour, guys, please do a vlog at the Meetup. I'd love to go, so I want to be nosy and see you all.
I'm sure there will be.
I'm sure we'll make a vlog there. I'm hoping there'll be other YouTubers there that will make some videos. I'm pretty sure Tom's coming. Did I see Lex saying before that she was going to Hitchin?
Yeah, I don't know if she was being serious. I hope so.
That would be so cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Oh, David Morse saw Blur in 2003 at Reading. Wow, that would have been good. Can I be a spanner? Let me make Kay a spanner. How do I do that?
Like
that.
There you go. There you go, Kay.
There you go.
Just for fun, everyone will be asking now. This is what happened last time, wasn't it? That's why we've got so many spanners.
I'll sleep in the garage.
Says bowling. Shall we go bowling?
There isn't a bowling alley in Hitchin.
No, there's one in Stevenage, but not in Hitchin.
In Hitchin, there's pubs and a very dodgy club that we didn't go in last time.
It's new now. They've redone something with it. It's really fancy. They've got a fun door on it and everything.
I can't see that happening.
Lisa says we're as red as tomatoes.
I'm getting redder by the minute. It's suddenly got really hot in here.
I know. And belching and drinking red wine.
Lex says she'll sleep in the garage. If you really want to, you can.
Well, this is the garage. There's plenty of space.
You will get you an air bed.
Yeah.
And you can sleep with the tap. I'm serious. If you want to. The offer's there, Lex.
Yeah. Well, I think first of all, it's really warm in here, which is why we're looking red, but also just got very sunburnt.
Marcella, the Meetup will be a bunch of people pointing their cameras at each other. There'll be a little bit of that.
Lex says she thinks that she and Carla are top and tailing somewhere. That's fine.
I don't know if Carla that would be so good. I'd love to meet Carla. She's so funny.
Yeah. I
haven't heard if she can make it or not.
No, I don't know.
Jane says, "Hi guys, is the Meetup just for proper resellers? What's a proper reseller? Or can part-timers, no clue sellers, anybody? I mean, it's just basically we're going to be in a pub, hopefully with a bunch of friends and not being Billy No Mates. And if you want to come down and have a chat and a beer, yes.
It'll be just us.
There's not going to be tickets on the door."
Thinking, where is everybody?
And like we said the other week, I mean, it might be 5 of us sat around a table. It could be a room full of people. We have no idea, which is kind of daunting, I'll be honest. You know, what have we started here?
I don't know.
No going back now. If you're wondering what I'm playing around with, this is my cool little this is Rewind Festival. What do you call it? What do you call that? Bracelet.
A wristband.
Lanyard. No, it's not
wristband.
Wristband. We tried to get a lanyard this year with the rundown.
And we went to one place and they said, oh no, they've sold out. So we didn't even think about asking anywhere else because they said they'd sold out. And then I walked past the merchandise stall and I thought I saw one and I went up and I said, have you got any lanyards left? And he said, yeah, I've got tons. And then you said, well, the festival's nearly over now. What's the point? And then I said to him, we were told yesterday that they'd sold out. And he goes, yeah, that's because I don't think I'll say what he said. But he was quite brutally honest.
Say it.
He was brutally honest with the swear word about the company that supplied them or something. I don't know.
They had loads and loads left, and this was like a couple of acts before the end of the festival.
Yeah.
And I said to you, didn't I? Well, I'll just pop back at the end of the last act and say, can I just have one? Because you're not going to sell them now. Because we wanted it as a souvenir. And then we forgot, completely forgot to go back and get one. But they were like £7. So I wasn't going to buy it at that point when there were 2 acts left. But it was helpful to have the rundown, wasn't it? The timings. But anyway.
Karen said, any pubs with happy hours? Well, in Hitchin.
I'm not sure if there's any happy hour things going on.
I don't know. I mean, Wetherspoons is really reasonable anyway. We like Wetherspoons, and they've got a lovely garden if it's nice weather. Generally,
I'm not a big fan of the big chain pubs. I'm kind of more about the little independents. But
we like Wetherspoons in Hitchin.
It's a really nice historic building. They've done it fantastically well. And the reason we spent most of the meetup last time in Wetherspoons is because they've got so much space.
Yeah.
Loads of the pubs in Hitchin
and the
just
drinks
too
are
small.
So much cheaper. The food is cheaper.
Yeah. I think we'll move around. We'll show you guys some of our nice little haunts that we know in Hitchin.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. And then we'll all end up in the square having a bit of a boogie, probably. I'm joking.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I think, was it you and Tom ended up, I went off to some club or something. It was like a bar that had almost a club upstairs.
You were with me.
I said you and I went with you and Tom.
Oh yeah.
This was right at the very end of the night. I'd had way too much wine. I fell upstairs.
This was about 1 a.m. and Hixie was just going around making friends with all the locals.
Oh, he went off with people.
Pogoing in the pub.
We lost him, didn't we? He went off with people.
He went off in a taxi to Bedford or something.
Yeah.
Never saw him again. In fact, I've never heard again from him. No, I haven't. I have really. But yeah. It did get out of hand, but there. Simon. Hey, Simon, are you still away? Simon Mitchell, who's in the chat, has been on his travels, and I've been fascinated. He's writing a book about. I think it's his grandfather. I'll probably get this wrong, but I think it's his grandfather that was in a prisoner of war camp in Italy.
Oh, okay.
And he's been traveling. He's found a lot of the locations. He was live streaming from the actual camp, which was fascinating. It's still there. So yeah, I'd love to get Simon on for a chat, actually, if you're ever up for that, Simon, to talk about what the project is and what you're hoping to get out of that. So yeah, send me a message.
Oh, Lex said, Nick, Andrea, Carla is driving both of us, so you will meet her. Yay!
Oh my God, really? Oh my word.
That would be really cool.
Oh, I'm all excited now.
At least there'll be 4 of us.
There'll be 4 of us at least, Lex. And maybe Tom. There'll be 5 of us in the pub. That's fine. I'll be happy with that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Carla didn't even message me. Perhaps it's a big secret.
It's not now.
She was going to turn up and go, ta-da! I knew you were coming.
Oh, Simon says, I'm back now. Step-grandfather. Glad you enjoyed it. I was amazed at some of the sites, and yes, would be happy to chat.
Okay, brilliant. Yeah, we'll have to hook up on Facebook and we'll arrange a time. And I'm just fascinated to hear about your travels, really, and what you're going to do with the book and everything. And hopefully I'll be able to help promote that in some way. And yeah, I think it's a wonderful idea. Good. Oh, I'm excited for that now. Cool. Should we do a mini haul?
Oh yeah, very.
Unless, did you have more to say about the meetup?
No, not really. The
meetup of 4 people and Tom.
I'm sure we'll talk about it more. And also the other one in Chesterfield. Have I got that right?
The up north one, yes.
That's next weekend. That's this weekend coming, isn't it? So I'm hoping there's going to be some vlogs of that as well, because we'll miss that. So, yeah.
Yes.
I hear that's a bit more organised though than we're thinking. A bit more kind of.
It wouldn't be difficult, would it? Ours is we'll be in a pub. Name of pub to follow.
Yeah, it's about as organised as we ever get.
Yeah. There will be slightly more detail, I think, as it approaches as to timings and when and where. Well, we don't know yet. So anyway, on the way home from a festival, we popped in a charity shop.
Yeah.
Do you want to share what you found first? you homed in on some shoes.
Oh yeah, I picked these up. They are new tags, Dunlop golf shoes with the spikes on the bottom. And they were £5, and I looked them up, and anything between £20 to £30. So I'm going to try 30. So
yeah, we sold in my last sales roundup. You may have seen we shifted a white pair of ladies' golf shoes, which were, I called them boomerang shoes because they were the ones that came back. We got 25 on those in the end because I took a cheeky low offer that someone sent because I was fed up with them. But we did get 35 the first time they sold. So yeah, I'm thinking 30 should be achievable on those. Yeah. They're very similar, but these are men's, aren't they?
Yeah, they're men's.
They've got the same little stud things, little flower studs, whatever they're called.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were quite cool.
Oh, Karen says, I always sell golf shoes quickly, Andrea. Oh, that's good.
Cool. Yeah, I've not had Dunlop ones before. Had golf shoes a few times. That's hard to say.
After half a glass of wine.
Golf shoes a few times. Oh, and this was yours as well.
Oh yeah, I picked that up for £1.
Disney mug.
Yeah, it's Disneyland Paris. Oh, I don't know if you can see that.
Hold a bit nearer.
Don't know how that'd be blurred there.
We saw the prices of the Disney merch.
It says on the back Disneyland Resort
in Orlando. These were like $20, $25, $30 even for ones with more detail on.
Oh yeah, definitely. The more intricate ones.
Yeah,
a lot of money.
So it's just crazy that's ended up in a charity shop. Somebody probably bought that back for somebody after spending like 20 euros.
Bought it for themselves as a souvenir and then just didn't want it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So thought we'd take a punt on that. Disney mugs, the last few we've had have been really slow to sell, being quite honest. But we haven't had anything really that special for a while, have we?
But I find it very difficult to leave anything Disney or official Disney behind. And this, we just took a chance. Well, I took a chance on them because they were 50p for the pair. And then they were Playboy shot glasses. And you've looked them up and...
I think they'll be a hard sell. But
I'm hoping Christmas. Nice little gift at Christmas.
Well, it won't break the bank if we lose 50p.
But
all we need now is a Playboy bunny. And we've got a party. They're quite nice.
Yeah.
They've got lots of little bunnies in different colours. You can probably see.
Yeah.
So there was that. We'll give those a go. And then you may have seen I bought some media. Now it was buy one, get one free. So the prices are halved, obviously. Tomb Raider 3 on the PlayStation 1. This takes me back to working in Virgin. Tomb Raider was the biggest thing in computer games when we worked for Virgin. We used to sell just boxes and boxes of these. And Tomb Raider 2, I think that was one that was out when we worked together in Virgin. Was this 97, 98? 97.
Yeah.
And then that would have been 98, I guess, when we worked over in Welling. Anyway, so £2 for the pair. I think I'll probably send them into FBA. Discs are immaculate on those, really nice. And then these, not that one, because it was buy one get one free, and these 360 games were all £1. I'm going to put this lot with a Connect for a Connect bundle. They're not particularly fast sellers anymore, but you can do quite well with the Xbox 360 Connect, which most of you will know is like a. It's like the old iToy, but better. It picks up your motions and then it puts you in the game. So there's a Connect training, like a fitness one. So 50p these worked out each. Oh, stickers coming off. Your Shape Fitness Evolved. I've since checked all the discs and they are really nice. They're really minty fresh. Connect Sports, Zumba Fitness, and the one everybody has with the Connect because it comes with it, Connect Adventures. So I do have a Connect that I picked up cheap. So I'm going to bundle all that together and sell it. And because they're buy one, get one free, I chucked in a Guitar Hero as a freebie to go with the guitar when I get it. And that is mint as well.
We learned something new last week, didn't we? That there are two different Connect receivers. One for the slim line and one for the ordinary.
One that needs a power lead and one that doesn't.
Yeah.
I was never quite sure what that was all about, but yeah, it does make sense.
Yeah.
Because one takes the power off the console and the other one needs a separate power lead. So,
Yeah.
anyway, that was all I picked up. We were literally on the way home. We popped in for like 5 minutes just to scratch that itch because we'd had a whole weekend of not buying. I'm getting really hot.
Yeah. Also, it took it forever to get home, didn't it? Because there was an accident on the M25, so we had to take a detour through many villages,
through the middle of
and
nowhere,
towns, through High Wycombe. I haven't been to High Wycombe for years. So yeah,
we came all the way back from Henley-on-Thames to Hitchin via the back roads.
Yeah.
Because the M25 was shut clockwise, so something horrendous happened there.
It must have done, because it was shut for a long time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I just saw that Karin had said that she bought 2 Eeyore mugs from Carla. Apparently she collects them. I love Eeyore.
Oh.
I can't wait to see that Winnie the Pooh movie, the Christopher Robin one.
Yeah, you were telling me about that.
So excited. Ellie gets home tomorrow and we're going to go and see it. Not tomorrow, but...
With Ewan McGregor?
Yeah.
And he plays Christopher Robin?
He plays Christopher Robin, all grown up. And Winnie the Pooh and his friends are CGI, sort of real life, not cartoon.
Maybe I will come with you.
Yeah, you should.
I wasn't sure it'd be my sort of thing. I remember a film I used to love watching with Ellen was the what's the one? Is it one where they
Bear with.
where they go around the wood and there's Eeyore? Who's that? Is that the Tigger? It's Piglet's big movie. No.
Yeah, with the Heffalump.
The Heffalump movie.
Yeah.
The Heffalump movie.
We've got them all.
Is one I really like. Brings a tear to the eye.
It does. Yeah.
How did we get onto that? Anyway, yes.
Because we're talking about Disney mugs.
Lisa says, I raised enough money to buy a big cat tree and an igloo winter bed for my foster cat who has to live in his own room. Is that from the fundraising then? That sounds cool.
No, she did. She did a craft show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Lisa, I did a craft show.
Is for the shelter, wasn't it?
Right. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I was exhausted by the evening. Wow. Lucy, question. Have you ever left a charity shop tag on an item when you have sold and sent the item? I've often panicked after shipping something out and wondered, did I take it off?
Might have done that with a book before.
Did we?
Where they've written in pencil the price.
Oh, we didn't rub it out. That's easy to do.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So we're just reading the chat.
Oh, Karen says, I have Eeyore mugs, bowls, ornaments, sleepwear, a dressing gown and teddies. Oh, I love Eeyore.
You've always liked Eeyore. When I first got together with Andrea, she had a massive Eeyore cuddly toy. In fact, until not all that long ago, wasn't it? Like a huge, great thing.
Yeah.
And a big Eeyore mug.
Yeah. I've still got a Winnie the Pooh that you're trying to sell. Is this still hanging around somewhere?
No.
Or did you sell him?
I don't know, but I haven't got a Winnie the Pooh in here.
No.
And you also used to have wind up snow globes that sang songs.
Oh yeah, I used to get them for my birthdays, but yeah.
Yeah, you sold all them off, didn't you?
Ellen had them in her room for a while, but it gets to a point where it's like, where do you put things? And because we sell stuff, we just ended up selling them.
They were dust magnets. That's what they were.
Yeah. That's the thing. I mean, they are lovely, but you have to keep dusting them.
Right. I want to ask the chat some questions.
Oh, I just wanted to say that Lisa said she'd raised £165 for the Feline Network on her fundraiser page.
Wow, that's good.
That's fantastic.
Nice work. Yeah, hopefully you guys saw our little video we put out where we were saying our goodbyes to Monty, and we handed in all of the generous money that you gave via us. I know some of you, I think Lisa included, donated directly to the Blue Cross, but we handed that in, and that felt really good, and they were thrilled with that. I think they were quite taken aback when we were explaining that we had a YouTube channel and Monty was kind of part of it, and that you guys had donated. I hope they understood. I think they did.
Yeah, I think they did. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad there was a lot of messages came in on that video, and a lot of people really enjoyed that video. I'm glad that, you know, you didn't think it was over the top or too sentimental, but I thought it was nice. I still want to put out a kind of best of Monty clips. I haven't sat down and trawled through the hours of footage we have of him, so I will do that. Just simply cut a load of bits together and a few
not
photographs.
To be sad, just to
just to be happy. I'm at a place pretty much where I can sit and do that now. Just find the best clips of him and just put it up, just so we can look back on it, if nothing else. So yeah, that will be coming. But I still have, I think, 3 videos to edit from the holiday. I now have a massive editing job to do from Rewind Festival. So yeah, don't hold your breath.
You're gonna be busy
for any of these videos.
You're gonna be busy, and you're still trying to fit in reselling ones to put in between.
Yeah. Oh, and I still need to earn a living selling tat.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Who wants to see if Nick finishes his glass? He will be tipsy. It's going to take more than half glass of wine to get me tipsy. But we do have a box. Should we start?
There isn't a lot left in that, to be fair. No, there's not a lot left.
You drank that whole box by yourself
over the weekend. Yeah, pretty much my bloodstream was wine over the weekend.
Yes. Anyway, I wanted to ask, because I always find it interesting when I watch other live streamers ask this. Whereabouts are you? Where is everybody watching? Those of you watching who don't normally comment, we've got 185 viewers right now. Let me know where you're from.
Karen said that her Monty is very happy right now because he had a roast dinner for his tea.
Oh, spoilt dog. Roast dinner. Wow.
Yeah.
Right. Michelle is in Virginia. Wow. Gloucester, Birmingham, Grantham. Now, you're from...
Oh, I was born in Grantham.
Yeah. Wow, they're coming in thick and fast.
Yes, it's going quick.
Rochester in Kent.
Cheshire, Durham, Florida, Somerset.
Yeah, Ocala, Florida.
The moon.
Is that Button Moon?
Newcastle.
Newcastle upon Tyne is Karen. Yep, we've been up there a few times. We had friends who used to live up there, but they now live in Turkey, of all places. More
American people than I thought, actually.
Yeah, lots of American
hi,
viewers.
Everybody. Thanks for joining us from America. That's
we
amazing.
love our American viewers. It's good to see you. So yeah, California. We loved California with a passion when we were out there.
Did, yeah.
The favorite part, well, I can't really speak for you, but we did a road trip from Florida across to the West Coast, and we ended up San Francisco, and then we had to get our plane back from LA. So we did that coast road, and that was by far the best part of our entire journey. Just driving through places like Santa Cruz, and we were camping in little campsites and stuff.
Yeah, that was really good.
Amazing place. And San Francisco was such an awesome place. LA, not so much. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I think we were both a bit disappointed. We were quite looking forward to it, but actually...
LA is a traffic jam. Just putting it out there.
And Hollywood was a bit of a dive, really.
Hollywood was a dive. It was.
Sorry if that's offending to it.
Yeah, we don't mean to offend. Just saying how... I mean, this was a long time ago, though. It may have improved. But we were on the Hollywood Strip, where all the stars are. Yeah. And we went in a diner to go and try and use a toilet. But
we didn't experience a lot of Los Angeles.
They basically gave us a brick with a key attached.
Mainly we were driving through, so that's why it was a car park for us. But yeah. Do
you remember in that restaurant, they basically gave us a brick with a key attached to it?
Yes.
And you had to go and unlock, because I think they had a big drug and vagrant issue or whatever, but they looked at us really weird and were really short with us. And I don't know. Anyway, long time ago. That was 2000 we were last there. Yeah. Right, we've stopped reading. West London, Jackie, Shrewsbury, Amy.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's jumped. Damn. Oh.
There we are. Oh, no.
Margate. Oh,
we love Margate. It's one of my favourite places.
Andrew's favourite spot in the world. Wow, I'm going to have to whiz through these. Look, we're way behind. Oh, my God. All 185 people have said it.
Bexhill. That's new.
Macclesfield,
isn't it?
Farnham in Surrey. Simon, I went to the art college there for 3 years. Well, and then dropped out and then went back. So 3.5.
Sue's in Sheffield.
Sheffield, 3 hours from Hitchin.
Yeah. Southampton.
Sue can't make it, can you? Which is such a shame. I was so looking forward to if Sue could have been there. That would have been great.
Yeah.
Eastleigh County. Now, how do you say that?
No.
Laos? Is that Laos? Laos?
I'm not sure, and I wouldn't like to try. Ireland.
Nottingham.
Nottingham.
That's where Tom's from. Yeah. Epsom, Limerick, Ireland. We need to go to Ireland.
I've never been to Ireland.
I've never been to Ireland.
I really would.
It's a crying shame, but we need to. Newcastle, the North one, BCP, Lincoln, Wolverhampton. Jason's in his bedroom.
Awesome.
Living the high life.
Another Nottingham, Lady Willow.
Gary, living the high life, wine in a plastic bottle and a box. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're classy.
Yeah.
Brighton and Hove, we know it well.
Yeah, near Bexhill.
My sister, your sister-in-law, lived in Brighton for many years. We used to go down and stay a lot. They're now in Worthing. Just moved down the coast because they could afford to buy. There's no way they could buy in Brighton. Crazy prices. Windsor, Connecticut. Oh, I love it when the American place names are taken from UK places, because Windsor is a town about 20 miles from here.
The Queen likes to live there quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Bianca's in Germany. I didn't know where you were from, Bianca, so that's interesting.
Sean Gilbert, Flat Earth. Leamington Spa, Nottingham again, Bridlington. There's quite a reseller crew.
Gary's in Exeter. We did know that.
There's quite a crew in Nottingham of resellers.
Catherine's in France. Oh, cool.
France. Merthyr. Southwest. I'm not going to do an accent.
Jason's Blackpool.
Essex, Blackpool.
Tom's Nottingham, we know that.
Tom, we were talking about you before. How are you doing? You've got to be there at this meetup. It might be us, you, Tom, Lex and Carla.
Party time.
Right? Which will be fine. But you've got to be there, Tom. Otherwise, Lex will take your spare room that you've currently got. Belfast signed a lurker. Oh, the lurkers are coming out. Shauna from Belfast, welcome. Awesome. East Yorkshire, a little village we've never heard of. Well, if you'd have put it in there, we'd have heard of it, because we'd have read it out and others would have heard of it. Wales. Now, Llanfair Cerinian.
I don't know.
Double L is a clan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Somerset from Tim. Newport Swally, is that right? Swally?
I don't know.
Is that a typo? David, I'm in Rosyth, which is just north of the Forth Bridge, just north of Edinburgh. We were up in Edinburgh a few years back when we had our camper van, which we got rid of eventually. We did a round the country trip and we stayed in Edinburgh. We were in a campsite just outside Edinburgh, weren't we? Can't remember where.
I can't remember where either. Mike's Graphics said he's in Hereford and he wants to come to the meetup. I did see actually before, because I didn't get to read it out, that he was asking if there'd be places with disabled access. And I was thinking about that.
We can make sure we go to places with. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the Wetherspoons definitely has.
Wetherspoons definitely. There's a side entrance.
There's a side entrance.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Please join us. Like I said, there'll be more details near the time. We haven't really got much of a plan as yet. But yeah, come down. I will, on the Facebook Tat Chat group, if not in one of these chats, share with you local hotels that are reasonable. I'll have to ring round soon. But yeah, please come down. Where did we get to? Margate. Oh, we're up to Margate.
Yeah. Sean said he's been in Grantham all his life.
Nottingham again. So many Nottingham.
Utah.
Colchester, Essex.
Salisbury.
Norfolk. Oh, I love Norfolk.
Pontypridd, I can say that, or kind of. That's probably not
Salisbury.
how you really say it, but
I had a very, very drunken night out in Salisbury once. I got lost in the woods after getting very drunk. It's when I was a student. Went out on a student night out to Salisbury's there. Leicester. Liverpool. Teignmouth.
Lisa's in Teignmouth.
Teignmouth, the home of Muse.
Bumblebees in Kent.
Did you know that?
Yes, I did. I think you told me that before.
Yeah.
Oh, Paul Johnson said he was born in Grantham too. Only the best people are.
Come and visit me anytime, says Cohen. We may take you up on. Don't just throw things like that out. We may take you up on
We
it.
do have a friend. You've already said that.
One of my good friends from art college still lives in Newcastle.
Yeah,
who we haven't seen for a long time. When we did our around the country trip in our camper van, which was like 2012. It's the last time I saw Graham, who lives in Newcastle.
Yeah.
Minnesota, USA. We've
cool.
not done Minnesota before, have we?
No.
Grantham, Epsom,
another
home
Florida.
of the Derby.
Holland.
Holland. Who's that?
Yeah.
Will's shop. Wow. I would love to see all these places plotted on a map, says Shauna. Yeah, I know.
No, really cool.
It sometimes comes home to us just how many people are actually watching. You get kind of in a comfort zone that we're sat in our garage talking. We know there's people out there, but it's very detached. But it's moments like this when you ask where everyone is, and it kind of dawns on you.
Start to kind of get a vision.
How real it is.
A visual.
Because what I think I've said before, but what doesn't come across in these is we're quite shy, reserved people. And then the meetup, if it's big, is going to be really daunting. Yeah.
It won't be big. There won't be that many people wanting to come and see us.
Oh, God.
Right.
Did you miss a load?
I probably did, but you know.
What time is it? Oh, all right. We've got 10 minutes.
5 to 9 nearly.
Sorry if we missed where you are from.
A lot of my family are in Milton Keynes.
Oh, I've spent half my life driving around Milton Keynes.
I could probably drive there with my eyes shut, but I wouldn't do that because
roundabout central. I really don't like Milton Keynes
as a place, but the people there are lovely. My dad's there.
Colin would love that. All right, well, maybe we'll make that happen. We need to make happen going to Wales.
We need to do that.
Yeah, so many things to do. It's going to be massive. God, that would freak me out if like tons of people turned up. Can you imagine? We better stop talking about it between now and then, otherwise yeah.
This is not the meetup you're looking for.
Okay, should we do one more quick question for the chat? Because we have nothing else to talk about.
Someone says, I'm from Haarlem in the Netherlands. I did because I've now actually left Guides. I left a couple of weeks ago. But we did a badge which your mum put together, which was the Haarlem
Shuffle
badge. It was all about Holland and different traditions and in guiding and all that kind of stuff that the girls had to do. And they sold the badges for the girls to raise money for your mum's unit to go to Haarlem. So they all went over there for a trip.
How did I not know this?
It's because you don't talk.
I would imagine Mum told me this in great detail.
Yes.
And I switched off, or I was watching the telly at the time.
Probably, yeah.
And nodding and what every now and again while Mum was telling me all about Girl Guides. I was going, yes, Mum. Yes.
She came to our unit and told us all about it and did a whole talk on it. And the girls were fascinated. And we made windmills. And did all kinds of stuff. It was really cool.
So, right, somebody was just talking about films and saying that they love the Alien films. I particularly loved Aliens, and I watched that over and over. So, before we go, favourite all-time film, and you can start.
Favourite all-time film?
Yeah. I've chosen only one. I know what it is. Can I guess and see if I get it right?
Yeah,
and then you guess mine.
Yeah, go on then.
Breakfast Club.
Yes.
Hey!
Shawshank Redemption.
Yay! Yes, we have been together for 20 years. So yeah, favourite films of all time were, if you didn't hear, Breakfast Club. Let us know if you like that one in the chat. Mine is Shawshank Redemption, which is an absolute masterpiece. And I can watch that time and time again and not get bored of it. So before we wrap this up, so Enter the Dragon.
Yeah, it's David Morse. The
The Ashes. Oh, have you seen that video I put together? That was so
I've
much
got
fun.
1 or 2 copies of that. I got them for my birthday.
Someone thought, if you haven't seen it, go and watch the video, which I think I put hunting for treasures or something, a picture of Andrea's face on the thumbnail. Somebody thought I took a copy of the Ashes with me to every charity shop and was handing it to every time. They were genuinely in virtually every shop we went in.
You're losing people. Anne Hamilton said The Holiday. I love that film.
We watched that most Christmases.
Yeah, that's one of my favourite Christmas films.
Sorry, where am I? Holiday, says Anne. Yes, good shout. Yeah. Fight Club.
That's Kelly. Oh yeah, Lex said Fight Club, Drive, Mean Girls.
Fight Club is surprisingly popular.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not. I didn't do it for me.
Yeah.
No, I know it's got Brad Pitt in it, but you know.
Oh, more importantly, you know who it's got in it? Bellatrix.
Oh yeah.
Bellatrix.
Lestrange or Lestrange or.
Helena Bonham Carter is one of my favourite female actresses, and in the Harry Potter series, is she not the best character in those films? Hands down. Perhaps it's just me. Anyway.
I prefer Julie Walters, to be honest. Not like that, but you know, as an actress.
So is everyone ready for a busy...
No, I do like Helena Bonham Carter as an actress.
Oh, she's brilliant.
I think she's fantastic.
Exceptional.
Yeah.
Jason's saying, so is everyone ready for a busy boot fair weekend? But is it not Monday?
Yeah.
Are we looking forward to next? Oh, go on. What have we sold?
Oh, good. But I didn't sell it for much because I reduced it right down. It's just a little cardigan and trousers set, baby, 6 to 12 months.
Good.
But I'm still trying to clear out my kids' clothes.
Right, I'm fascinated by these films. Devil Wears Prada. Interesting choice.
Oh, I love that film as well. Yeah. I've watched that with Ellen so many times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good one. Guiding is great. I miss my little, in brackets, big rainbows, says Rebecca. Yeah, you miss the girls, but not all the red tape and BS that comes with it.
Yeah.
Shawshank Redemption for me. Death by Glamour. Yeah. Shawshank from Adrian. Top Gun. Yes. Yeah.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Fear and Loathing. I've not seen that. That's a Johnny Depp one, isn't it? I've not seen it. Dirty Dancing. 80s classic. Predator. Oh, it's just jumped. Oh, wow. Right, we're going to have to whiz through these.
How long have we got?
Wow. Sorry, I thought
Are we back? Yes.
Predator. Goodfellas. Forrest Gump. Yeah, we love that.
Yeah.
Lady Hawk. Not seen it? No.
The Wedding Singer's good.
I love the...
Life of Brian.
I love the singer who goes by the name Lady Hawk. Her first album is fantastic. And on the cover, or it might be on the inner sleeve, there's a drawn picture of her playing on the Super Nintendo. In that first Lady Hawk album.
Cool.
Anyway, I digress. Godfather, Wedding Singer, Life of Brian, which you finally watched about a month ago.
Seen.
And did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Sunset
Boulevard.
The
first Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, that is cool.
Isn't Sunset Boulevard a musical show?
Yes, but it
Western
was
show.
A film beforehand.
Okay. First Pirates of the Caribbean. Have you ever seen The Matrix? Yes, I've seen The Matrix. Great film.
The Haunting. I haven't seen that.
No, neither of us are really into horrors, though. That sounds like
Shawshank and Green Mile.
Green Mile. Hands up, I've not seen.
Yeah.
And so many people have told me, what am I doing? I need to see that film. That's Tom Hanks and can't remember the other actor's name in it.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But yes, I need to pick that up at a boot sale and watch it.
Blues
Brothers, classic. Yes. Gladiator, Russell Crowe, Alice Through the Looking
Glass for the Tim Burton one. Lots of if it is the Tim Burton ones, lots of Johnny Depp films here. I'm liking it.
Les Mis.
Yeah.
Never seen it. Big Trouble in Little China. Wow. Any 80s classic. Yeah.
That's broadened the.
I rewatched The Goonies and was disappointed. Be honest.
Yeah.
Whereas Ghostbusters holds up.
We raved on to Ellen about how good The Goonies was, and then we watched it with her, and she was less than impressed, and we were like, it wasn't as good as we remembered.
Whereas Ghostbusters is.
Yeah, Ghostbusters.
And the first Back to the Future is.
Yeah.
Anyway, Saving Private Ryan, Pearl Harbor.
Good Morning Vietnam.
Now there's a classic.
Space Jam, all great. I've not seen Breakfast at Tiffany's, but I'd like to.
No, we need to see that. We've got the picture on our wall from it.
Yeah.
Dinner with Andre, John Carpenter, They Live.
Oh.
Wow. Breakfast Club is awesome. Love John Hughes films. Mine is Godfather. That's Jason. Blues Brothers. Lock, Stock.
That was Simon.
Oh,
Blues
Simon
Brothers.
Roy. Hey, we need to go out for a beer. Sue, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Now, did I not expect that to come from Sue? But it is a great film.
It's really good.
Yeah. Well, I play cards. I play cards every Thursday, and the guys there are constantly quoting that film. So many one-liners in that film.
Lex says the final scene in Fight Club is the most romantic scene ever. I think I need to watch this film again.
I see that at boot sales all
to
the time.
find out why this is such a good film.
So we need to watch Fight Club and Green Mile. That's our homework until next time. We won't.
Oh, yeah.
We won't. Well, it won't be this week, will it?
No. Jackie B said Dirty Dancing. I've watched it a zillion times too. I think I could quote it.
Never talk about Fight Club.
I watch The Holiday every Christmas, says Anne, and all the reads between Christmas and New Year. Yeah.
Now, what other holiday films do you and Ellen always watch?
We like The Santa Claus with Tim Allen, and the Santa Claus 2.
Yeah.
What else do we watch? Oh, Nativity. Every year.
It comes out.
Not only the first one though.
Yeah. Do not even touch or go near Nativity 2 or God Rest Your Soul 3.
God rest your soul.
I don't know what
you're talking about.
Yeah, the wine's kicking in now. Because 2 was just an abomination, and 3, I don't think we even.
I have it on the planner, do you know? Because I've not seen it, and it's got Adam Garcia in it, so I thought I'll give it a go.
I'm sure we looked at reviews, didn't we?
We did.
Oh.
I wouldn't have bought it, but I thought last year I recorded it, didn't watch it. Christmas is gone, so I thought, well, I'll watch it next Christmas.
Oh, we're gonna have to run through these.
Cool Runnings.
Cool Runnings.
Brilliant film.
Now, what's that quote you used to say to me?
You dead, man? Yeah, man.
What's the super chat sat there?
Chat.
Where did that come from? Hang on. Hey, David M.
David M. Thank you, David.
Thank you, David. You are
Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, The Wild Bunch, or Bonnie and Clyde.
Wow. Good, the Bad, and the Ugly would be a close second in my all-time favorite films. I need to watch that again. Have you seen that? You must have seen that.
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Yeah, I haven't seen The Wild Bunch or Bonnie. Oh no, actually, I might have seen Bonnie and Clyde. Fight Club's not about fighting. In case you thought so, Andrea. I don't know what I think I must have slept through it. I probably did.
There's an element of fighting that runs through it.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway. Let me scroll back.
Somebody said Elf about Christmas films.
Elf, yes.
Yeah, it's a good film.
That doesn't really get watched a lot here, but
no.
Nativity was the one I was thinking of.
They're making a new Grinch film. I'm not sure if it comes out this year.
Are they?
Yeah, it won't
they
be
did
the
one
same,
with
because I like it with Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey, yeah. Right, let's whiz through some of these. Another one of my all-time favorites, Stand By Me.
Oh, yeah.
Stand By Me, if you haven't seen it, 80s classic, River Phoenix in it.
Poltergeist was great. I loved all the Poltergeist films. And I don't like horror movies.
I was going to say, you can't watch horror stuff.
No,
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is amazing. Have you seen that?
I don't know if I have.
Oh, you've got to. Right, let's whiz through. Lost Boys, you love that.
Yeah.
The Burbs, don't know it. Cool Running.
I've seen that.
Stand By Me, we've done that. Stand By Me again. Blazing Saddles, classic Mel Brooks, isn't it?
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
That's a good Christmas film. Or is that the second one? I can't remember. Wizard of Oz. Love the Wizard of Oz.
I was in New York City when they were filming the second Die Hard. Oh,
I was jumped again.
There was a big scene going on in Central Park.
Yeah, you're there now.
Yeah, Wizard of
Oz.
Oz.
It's a Wonderful Life. I bought that on DVD several
We
years
were going to
ago,
watch it last Christmas.
Haven't watched
Still haven't watched it.
It's really bad.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Yeah. There was a few people, because we were at an 80s gig, there was a few Ferris Bueller t-shirts.
Yeah, it said Save Ferris.
Yeah.
They were quite cool.
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Yeah.
It's a Wonderful Life again.
Indiana Jones. Young Guns. Oh, I love the Young Guns films.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shut down. I'm not going to say.
No,
Trading
please
Places.
don't.
Trading Places. I love that.
Yeah, that
Another
is a good
80s
film.
classic. Avatar. See, that is a great film. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. I used to like the films with Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor. And they did one called Moving. And I don't know if anyone remembers that, but I was in hysterics from the moment it started to the moment it finished.
No.
So funny. I don't know if it'll be as funny now, but at that time it was hilarious.
Carla. Oh, hello. Been hearing things about you. Say no more. Right. Well, this chat has turned into us just reading out movie titles. Yeah. So we will leave you lovely people there. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm sorry there wasn't much of a show and only a tiny bit of a haul. Yeah. We will see you again, or I will see you again on Tuesday. I think we're back on Zahir's channel for a bit of a chat. And we'll be back next week. Don't know what our plans are for the weekend, whether we'll have a haul or anything to share with you, but we'll be back to talk with you regardless. Yeah. A lot of people will probably be, recovering from the meetup if they go. Oh, the North one. Yeah. You missed a super chat, says Hitman. Oh, I thought we'd caught it. Did we read that out? Is there another one? No, we did. That one. We did do that. There's only one that I can see. So I think we got to it. No, we did get it. Yeah. Right, fantastic. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, everyone. Have a good week. We're Happy selling. We're off to polish that off. We're off to Asda, I think. We're off to Asda. Top up on wine. Thank you for spending some time with us. We will speak to you soon. Oh, look, care. Kelly said hotel booked for Hitchin, so Kelly's coming. Wow. Hey. So it's me, you, Lex, Carla, maybe. Hopefully Tom. And Kelly. And Kelly, yes. And, 6 of us. And David super chatted again. Thank you, David. He said Miller's Crossing. I haven't seen that. Ah, it's another one. Okay. We're going to have to get a... Carla said, still not sure of the Hitchin date. 22nd. 22nd. Don't say you can't come now. Yeah, 22nd we've plumped for. Yeah. If you can make it. Said, and Barry. Oh, wow. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? People outside. They've had more wine than us. I think it was a child. No, it wasn't. That was a cackling woman, wasn't it? I thought it was a child. Right. Okay, we are going. We are going, yes. Honest. Yeah. Thank you ever so much for spending your time with us. It makes all of this worthwhile to know that there's people out there that want to hang out and have a laugh with us. We'll see you soon. Yep. Take care, guys. Bye. Bye.